Right, so the robot. Let's talk about robot. I know what it does, but obviously people at the football club and in our organisation don't know what it does. So if you'd like to, maybe Joe, you tell us about it.
Yep. So this is an AV1 robot. It's actually manufactured in Norway, and it was designed to sort of bridge the gap for anyone that had sort of a social sort of mobility issues, or they were disabled, to bridge the gap with isolation, so they were unable to go to places that they wouldn't otherwise be able to go to. Michael heard about them a number of years ago now, and thought we would try them with our own young patients. So for young patients, really from the age of 5 right the way up to 16, 17 years old, those patients who are unable to go to school because they're going through treatment for cancer or leukemia, obviously run the risk of falling behind in their schoolwork, missing out on their friends and their teachers and their peer groups. So the idea of this is that it goes to school in the child's place. So it will sit on the desk in the classroom, about 2 to 3 metres from the front of the class, and it will represent the child in the classroom. So the young person will either be at home or they'll be in hospital, and they'll have a tablet, and they'll be able to control the robot from their hospital bed. And to all intents and purposes, they will be in the classroom with their friends.
How will you communicate?
Well, I can show you. Do you want me to?
Yes, absolutely.
Show you? Okay.
It's just at the front.
So this will sit 2 to 3 metres from the front of the class.
If it's been naughty, what if it's been,
Well, then it goes to the back of the class.
Okay.
Turns down, faces the wall. So when it's on like this, the young person will have a tablet, and they will control the robot from, like I say, they can be at home.
There'll be like headphones or something.
They can be receiving treatment, so they can be going through their chemotherapy.
So it could be isolation or anything, Okay.
And they're able to see through the camera at the front of the robot, and they can control the robot. So actually, if somebody is talking at the back of the classroom...
The road, isn't it? Am I coming?
You can go all the way around. We'll go all the way around.
That's genius.
Yeah. So the idea is that everyone in the classroom will communicate with the robot as though it were the student. So they feel completely integrated. And
of course, if without this, if a child misses let's say a year at school, they have to go back and with it in a different year group, and that'd be awful for the kid, wouldn't it?
It really comes into its own when perhaps exams are coming up. So treatment is difficult enough, obviously, without the fear of, as you say, falling behind with your schoolwork revision. So even when the young person's not feeling well enough to actively take part in the lesson, they can be present and take notes.
I think that the fact that a child, I think, would be more traumatised than having to go do the year again and all his or her friends moving up a year and starting again. That would have traumatised me as a kid. I think that is such a fantastic.
The other key thing is that it enables the child to remain connected with their school friends in class, so they can feel part of the class. It's good for their mental health, and they can it's mobile, so one of their friends gets designated to take it into another class, take it onto the playground, so they can feel that they're actively joining in.
They can actually ask and answer questions as well, and you can do that. They can raise their hand. I'll just quickly show you. So this is the robot effectively raising their hand, so it flashes green light, green on top. So the teacher will know that actually Joe's got a question she wants to ask, and the young person can talk through it. So I can show you, but you may get some feedback, a little bit of feedback, but I can try. Let's try it on this level. So you should just about be able to hear me talking through the robot. And it goes up considerably.
Can I pick it up? Is that all right?
Yeah.
Come on, talk to me.
Oh. Hi, Paul. What's your favourite Elvis song?
That's a good question. Just Pretend. Thank you very much. I might actually sing that for you later.
No, when we've gone. So you can see it's pretty immersive. So the idea is that the communication is directed at the robot, so the young person can talk as though they were there. But the great thing about it is, obviously, there's no camera, so I can be in a hospital room, not worry about what I look like, and still take part in the lesson.
Brilliant. How many have we got?
27.
we need more, I guess. Because I was speaking to Michael Douglas, and he said he wants to be able to give one to every school that requires one.
Our goal is to fulfill, meet demand. So we don't want any child to go without a robot if they need one. Basically, that's our aim. But the thing is, currently they are very expensive to maintain.
How much do they cost, and how much to maintain?
Okay, so every robot we have, which is 27, isn't it, is £800 a year.
Yeah.
So that basically means that it can be upgraded.
From a sponsorship point of view, that's not a lot of money to sponsor it, is it? If someone's to sponsor
for 1 year,
but,
so we have got a range of sponsorship packages that we've been working on.
Okay.
But for the £800, it basically means that robot, if there's any faults with it, or if it's damaged, or if it breaks, because these things do happen, it's automatically repaired, and it's kept up to date. And we have the 5G because it wouldn't operate. It operates with Wi-Fi and 5G, so you absolutely have to have that.
Yeah.
So it's not an option. We have to have the maintenance. They don't run on their own.
Cool.
And with 27, as you can imagine, as we get more robots,
I think that's a very small price to pay for what it actually achieves. I really do. I think it's a fantastic innovation.
We have come up with a range of sponsorship packages to cover it, which is all in this lovely brochure.
Cool.
So you could sponsor a robot for 3 years, say, for example, and then you get to name your robot. We obviously work in partnership with the sponsors with the robot, so we promote it and things like that. So
we keep sponsors up to date as well with where the robots are, so whereabouts they
and to build a relationship with a kid maybe as well to
absolutely
that's another nice part of it. You're helping a child progress and keep up with the
and we're constantly in use the robots at the moment. I'm not sure how the waiting list is with you right now, because obviously schools just kick back in again, so Joey's really busy at the moment setting robots up for the children or new children.
So we've had 8 new applications in September. So as we come out with the summer holidays, obviously everyone's going back to school, there's been new diagnoses. So a robot can be with a child from anything really for 6 months right up to 3 or 4 years, depending on what the diagnosis is. So one robot might be with one child for 4 years, or it might see 3 or 4 children in the course of.
So this is a long term thing, and I guess we'll be looking at to increase and improve. Well, certainly improve what they're doing and make them more efficient. And as technology improves, I think we'd probably be looking to. I guess the increase in price, wouldn't they? Cool.
I just wanted to say as well, each robot does cost £3,000 to purchase, because I don't think we mentioned that previously. So that is the maintenance is on top.
Well, again, I don't think that's a lot of money for what it does. What it does, I think it's a very. I think that's very reasonable to.
But for us as a small charity, as we're trying to buy more or service more, obviously that cost for us is quite significant.
Cool. Okay. Well, listen, we're gonna work together, and we're gonna try and get some more robots. I've worked with Chartwell for many years, and I think it's not something I wanted to do for one season. I think I want this to go on for many years to come. So I think all the events that we have here, there's a place for Chartwell to do what they do. Within the site, what that looks like, it could be different for every different event. Whether it's from selling tickets or putting stalls out.
I think for us as well, because we're relatively small and we are, like you, really hands-on. So the whole team does things like bucket collecting, volunteering, Christmas concerts, events, that kind of thing. We all muck in together, but we like to build relationships with the people that we work with and the supporters. And because we are relatively small and local, it enables us to do that. So we build up really good relationships. And the other good thing is that you actually do see what we raise, where it goes.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's another thing.
100%. Yeah, we see everything's tangible. What Chartwell does.
You can physically see.
I've always said that to people who have when I tried to raise the money. Everything we raise, and I've seen some fantastic events that's happened over the last 15 years. And everything's produced something tangible. It's brilliant.
And we do like to build that relationship and keep that going.
And I know you're a small organisation, but I guess we sort of are as well in terms of we're not really. We've got a lot of members, so I think working together we can both grow together, and the potential for both of us, I think, is enormous. When we open, if we get, God willing, if we get planning permission, So we can, with the paddle tennis courts and the golf simulator and the other things we want to do, like I said, we're going to give Chartwell a part at their own area, so you can use that. So you can grow into that, as two organisations, we can basically work as one under the same banner, and we can grow together. And I think the sky's the limit in terms of what we can achieve. I really do.
Yeah, and that's what we enjoy the most, isn't it? The community,
and also it's the personal touch for us. We do like to work closely with
and be involved.
And be involved. Yeah.